Hi, Keith Murray with Integrity Senior Solutions. I just wanted to share a few cases that we've had here the last couple of days and to just kind of show you the importance of using an independent agency that can shop your coverage with all the available companies out there and why that's very important. Here's one example that we had. Sorry, I'm using my notes here um, just so I can remember what happened. This was Miss Jenkins, who's in Georgia. She and her husband, Mr. and Mrs. Jenkins, were paying $492 for Plan F that they had, and they had that with Bankers Life and Casualty Company. Now, Bankers Life and Casualty Company is a captive company, and I've shared with you guys in other videos that that's where I actually got my start. And a captive agent is one that can only sell the policies of one single company or that company's sister companies, as I'll get to in just a minute. But they cannot shop the market for every, well, they can shop the market, they could tell you the prices, but they're not going to do that because they can't sell you the other products. If they work for Bankers Life, they can only sell you Bankers Life and Colonial Penn and one other company that they can represent. That's it. So having an independent agent means that we can shop around with all the different companies. So they're paying $492 for their Plan F. Hadn't heard from their agent in a couple of years. They've actually called and left him a couple of messages. He wouldn't return their phone calls. That's a whole different story for another video. But we were able to move them to identical coverage with Aetna. And they wanted to stay with the Plan F. You guys know I like the Plan G, and I told them about the Plan G. But they wanted to stay with the Plan F. Identical coverage, no change whatsoever. And they went from $492 down to $320 a month. That's for both of them now. That's not just one. That's for both, husband and wife. $320. That saved them $172 per month. I almost said per year. That would almost sound good. $172 per month that we saved them for identical coverage. Now, the 2016 Medicare and U book on page 100, it says that all the supplement plans are identical from company to company. And in 2017 book, I'm not sure what page it's on, but it also says that it's important to shop the plans from company to company because the coverage is identical. Plan F is Plan F no matter who you get it from. And so $172 a month, that comes out to $2,064 a year, $2,064 a year that we saved this couple on their Plan F. Amazing. They were so happy when we got finished. So here was another lady from Georgia. We got three from Georgia actually today. I guess it's Georgia Day. This was Miss Staten in Georgia. Now, she had a Bankers Life and Casualty agent who came out and sold her a Colonial Penn policy. Now, we have a service where we can go on as an independent agent and see the price of every company out there. It's a subscription service. We have to pay to use that. But it shows us all the different prices out there. She was with Colonial Penn, and when I scrolled down to show her where Colonial Penn was in that list, it came in at number 31 out of 31. It was the most expensive Plan F in the state of Georgia, actually in her zip code. It was the most expensive plan that she could have. It was $301 a month. We moved her to Cigna, same exact plan for $149, less than half of what she was paying for identical coverage. There again, $152 a month we saved her on that one, going from Colonial Penn to Cigna. 301 down to 149, less than half. So here's another couple from Hepzibah, Georgia, right outside of Augusta, Georgia. And since I said the city, I won't say any names. But they had United Healthcare, and they were paying $440 a month for the both of them with Plan F. So we talked about the Plan F with a different company. We talked about a Plan G. And after we showed them everything and how everything would calculate out, they decided to go with the Plan G. They saw how much better of a value it would be. Even going with the Plan F was going to save them a tremendous amount of money, about $150 every month, just going with the Plan F. But instead, we went to the Plan G, and they went from $440 down to $256 a month. Same exact thing here, where we save them $184 a month, $2,208 per year. Now, when you deduct that Part B deductible that they're now having to pay out of pocket, that $183 for each of them, that means that they still ended up saving $1,842 per year, $150 a month. So then I had one more lady in Kansas that I literally just hung up the phone with about 15 minutes ago, and what kind of inspired me to go ahead and do this video because I wanted to share this information with you. She was in Kansas, Miss Newman. We were looking at a Plan G. Now, she already had a Plan G, and when she told me that, I thought, well, I may not be able to help her if she has a Plan G, because we educate folks on the Plan G and what a better value it is than the Plan F, and she told me she had that, and I congratulated her. I said, hey, that's great. That's the one that we try to get people to go with the most because it's a better value than the Plan F. But then she told me how much she was paying for her Plan G. She had Mutual of Omaha, $209 a month. And so we got to talking a little bit about it, and the problem that we had was that when I told her the price of a Plan G with our #1 company in her zip code, she thought it was too good to be true. And that happens a lot. When you're talking about saving somebody $100 to $150 a month, people think it's too good to be true because it sounds so great. So anyway, we moved her from 209 with Mutual of Omaha down to 108 with Cigna. Same exact coverage, Plan G to Plan G, no difference in coverage at all. But we're saving her $101 a month, which is $1,200 a year. And she had told me, she said, I was thinking about just dropping it all together because I just couldn't afford it. But saving her $100 a month, being on a fixed income, that was tremendous. And one of the things that we talked about is that if you call the company directly, they are not going to tell you their competitors' prices. They're not going to tell you that you could save money by going somewhere else. A captive agent is not going to tell you, hey, you could look at this other company and it'll save you money to go with them, because they want you to stay with their company, the one company that they represent. So with us being an independent agency, we can shop every available plan out there. We can tell you, hey, this is the cheapest plan. Here's #2, here's #3. We can look at the financials of every company, see what their rate increase history is, see what their financial strength is, put all of these things together to help you find the best plan that you can. With a Medicare supplement, you can make that change anytime that you want to during the year. Now, there will be some health qualifications you have to go through, so if you want to take a look at that, give us a call. We can look at, if you have a health situation going on, we can look and see which companies are more favorable for that. If you're in great health, hey, we'll just find you the cheapest company we can that has a good, solid history, and somebody that you know with a good financial rating with AM Best and some of these other rating companies out there. But give us a call. Go to the website, expertmedicare.com. You can watch some of the other videos that we have. There's a place on the side there where you can actually ask us a question. Just put your email. You don't even have to put your phone number there. Send us a question if we can help you with anything. Be sure to subscribe. The button's down there in the bottom corner. You can click subscribe so that you can get our YouTube videos as they come out and see more about it. And if there's anything we can do to help, let us know how we can best serve you. Thank you so much. Have a great day.